Folks, it was just a regular small town. Somewhere out there in the United States of America. Just a regular small town, like so many other regular small towns that dot the landscape of this great nation of ours. Oh, it had its main street. It had its corner diner. It had its public swimming pools. And of course, it had its people. And so ordinary, so normal and transparent, so Norman Rockwellian were these average Americans that you could look right at them and tell everything there was to know about them. For example, you could look at that woman on the end over there, and you could tell immediately that she has a job that fills her with satisfaction. On the count of three, just shout out what that job is. 1, 2, 3.
Librarian.
What was that?
Librarian?
Yes, that's right. A librarian. And this gentleman in the middle over here, you could look at him and you know that he has an ambition that drives his every waking moment. On the count of three, shout out, what is his great life ambition? 1, 2, 3.
What was that?
Race car driver.
Yes, that's right. He wants to be a race car driver. And this gentleman right here, you could look right at him and you could know that he just returned from someplace very exciting, a trip he took. On the count of three, where is he coming back from? 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
What?
Australia.
Yes, that's right. Australia. As I told you, it was just a regular small town, complete with people like this.
A woman who is satisfied being a librarian.
A man who dreams of being a race car driver.
A man who came back from Australia.
And so they lived their life. Oh, but I forgot. You see, there was one way in which the people in this town, in fact, in which the town itself was not like any other. You see, only in its relative recent past, this town was invaded by zombies. Thank you very much. But not just your ordinary zombies, oh no. This town was invaded by shape-shifting, brain-eating zombies from space, with the uncanny ability to assume the shape of the first human being they devour. And therefore, at the top of our tale, nobody knows which one of these seemingly innocent human beings is in fact a seemingly innocent human being. Which one of them is the one and only mythical zombie killer, the only one with the power to destroy a zombie? And which ones of them, and how many, are zombies? And so, the cards of fate are thoroughly shuffled. I'm asking you to thoroughly shuffle.
Oh. I was the slow one in school.
My friends, I assure you they were very thoroughly shuffled. You may applaud for this. And so, my friends, sit back and try your best to relax. Hold on tight to someone you love, because we are about to tell you a story composed with the entire alphabet of horror, in which A is for apocalypse, B is for brain buffet. And Z is for zombie.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program, The Real Housewives of Trailer Park County, with this breaking news. Police are receiving more calls from local residents on the outskirts of town who are reporting strange activity from various people who they claim to be zombies. The sheriff's office is stating that these calls should not be a cause for alarm, for they are most likely Halloween pranks. Nonetheless, a few animals have been found torn from limb to limb. Also, 2 missing person cases have been reported in the town next door. Residents are advised to call in any strange behavior that they may encounter. More news at 11.
It's nonsense. You're here for book club, Wilma. I'm so glad.
Thank you, Samantha. I am riveted by this week's book. My goodness, can you imagine the townspeople and the dystopian community that they had?
It's the perfect book for Halloween, don't you think?
I think it's brilliant. You know how to pick them, my dear Samantha.
Wilma, I love that you're the only one that comes to book club. We never get our time together.
Well, you and I are the only well-versed readers in this entire town.
That is so true. Thank God we were both homeschooled.
That is true. The higher education comes at the hands of one's mother and father.
Wilma, you're my best friend, and I just love that you're so supportive of my being a librarian. I love it here in the stacks.
Samantha, this was always your dream you talk about. Having your own library, getting to be with your books all day long.
And what about you?
My dream is to be the best friend I possibly can to my dear friend Samantha.
I can't be your only goal in life, Wilma, although I love that.
Can I tell you my real dream?
Oh, please.
I hid it in this book.
Thoreau, that's perfect. Wow. You want to be a swim teacher?
Well, you see, this town does have their community pool, and there's not anyone who uses it every day, so I thought I could make a difference.
I love that.
I'm sorry, is this where the book club is supposed to meet?
Yes, yes.
Oh, hi.
Hi, hello. Hi. Oh, sorry, this is Samantha.
I'm just excited.
I'm Norman.
Norman, hi. Samantha, I'm the librarian here.
Wilma, nice to meet you.
Oh, hi. Wow, this is really a nice library.
Samantha is the best librarian you'll ever meet.
Oh, it's always been my dream to be a librarian, but I failed out of librarian college.
Are you serious?
I'm serious as a Dewey Decimal Point.
Wow, that's amazing. I never meet anybody who's ever wanted to be a librarian.
What?
I know.
Well, what else would you want to be?
I don't know.
A swim teacher?
Yeah, right? Something stupid like that.
She's my best friend. Her goal is really to make me happy, and that just really made me happy. So,
Well,
what brings you to the
oh,
library?
actually, I just moved in, and there's really no better way to make new acquaintances and join the popular culture of town than checking out the local book club.
Well, do you have a favorite book? I've got them all in order. Children, teenage fantasy, more teenage fantasy, because we have a lot of children here, and adult books.
Oh, yes. My favorite book is The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas.
That
It's- Are you going to say that's your favorite book too?
I want to say that, but it was banned.
The Count of Monte Cristo was banned?
It was. I have a whole banned section here with Cat in the Hat.
That really reinforces child disobedience.
The Cat in the Hat? But I always assumed that Thing 1 and Thing 2 were like their id that comes out and runs amok, and they're fostering the id-driven impulses of the cat. But at the end, when those two children decide that it's time to clean up, and they say, "Oh no, cat, you hear what I say. You pack up your things, and you take them away!"
Oh my God, what are you doing for dinner?
Well, Samantha, it seems like you finally met your match. You know what? I'm feeling a little bit warm in here. I'll let the two of you chat.
Did you mean that about Thing 1 and Thing 2?
Absolutely. I found that you could psychoanalyze any Dr. Seuss book and come away with a deeper understanding of not only who you are, but what the world is about.
It's so true, green eggs and ham.
Oh, don't even get me started.
Oh, I know. One fish, two fish.
Red fish, blue fish.
Who knew that they were so profound that they had primary colors? I don't even know what that means.
Samantha, were you sincere a moment ago when you implied that you would have dinner with me tonight?
Yes.
Can I tell you something, Samantha?
Would you?
I've gone from town to town to town over the past several years, hopping into every Thursday night library book club I can find, just hoping that I would find some place that made me feel at home. And this is the first time I think I have.
From here to there and everywhere. I wish I knew the rest of that because, oh my gosh, you are destiny for me.
From here to there, and there to here. Samantha, love, you are my dear.
Aww.
Well then, he overlaps him, and he's going 230, 235, man, I never felt so much adrenaline, Jake. I never felt so much. And then Stacy Dash wins the cup.
Oh, I knew that would happen, bro.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That is... You know what? Now that we're speaking about that, I have something for you.
What is it?
Come on outside, I'll show you.
Jake, what did you do?
Come on outside, you'll see.
Oh my God, you got a bunch of pumpkins?
No, that's just for the decorations of my house. It's...
Oh, okay.
Come on out. Look at that beauty right there. That's right. That's a V8 1964 Camaro.
I know.
Yes. You know where I got her?
Where?
The dump. Someone had left her there. Can you believe it?
Oh.
And it's for you.
Well, that chassis could use some work, and his paint is chipped, and yeah, there's some rust in the bed, but
Here's the keys. Everything I saved for the last year, I put into this.
everything.
That's right. Everything that I made from the shop, every single cent, to this car. For you. So you can realize your dream.
Jake, I don't know what to say.
Thank you would be nice.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm just so touched that you would put all your money towards this for me.
Well, it's the least I could do for you taking me in. I mean, honestly, I don't know what I would have done without you. It was a rough 5 years in the city, New York.
I don't know why you ever left.
Oh, it was, as always, a girl.
Trixie.
That was her name, yes.
it was prophetic, you know, because she was tricky, if you don't mind me saying.
Well, yes, but let bygones be bygones. All I wanted to say was thank you with this. That's right. I put a V12 battery in there. 12V, sorry.
Oh, you know, this is going to be so much better than that old Accord that I have.
Actually, I was kind of hoping that you can pass that on to me.
Sure, yeah. I'll sign the deed right now. I mean, I have this.
But you got to promise me. You got to make it out there. All right? You got to go out there every day to that, what do they call that roundabout thing where people race in town? What's it called? The track.
The racetrack?
That's right.
Yeah.
You should go there every day and practice. Make yourself better and better. And make me proud.
I am totally going to do it first thing tomorrow.
Hey, Pamela, this is the house.
Oh, Jeff,
You ready to go inside?
I can't wait.
Well, over the truth. Hey, it's pretty good. Yeah, I like it here. What do you think? We could shack up here for a little while, Pamela.
Jeff, it's kind of dirty in here, kind of spiderwebby.
Well, I'll clean it up. You know, you help me, we'll make the place look good, you know?
Well, how long do you think we can stay here?
Running from Big Boss ain't as easy as it looks, you know? He found me in Australia. Now we gotta come to this little nothing town. Hopefully he won't be even dare to look here.
Well, who would ever come here? That's what I'm thinking.
Well, we did. That's
Oh, somebody at the door.
you go hide behind that chair or something. Get the gun. Yeah! Who is it?
Hi, we're your neighbors! Brownies! Sorry, it's just this home has been vacant for so long. I couldn't help but notice a nice couple coming in. Hi, we're the Millers!
Yeah, put them on the ground and leave. Thank you.
Well, are you allergic?
Yeah, we have nut-free, gluten-free, lactose-free, whatever you need.
I'm not allergic to nothing. I'm a strong guy. It looks pretty good. Yeah, come on. This is my wife, Pamela.
Yeah, oh, come.
I think we should invite them in, and we don't want to rouse suspicion, you know?
Okay, look, let me take this.
Oh, honey, a married couple right next
Oh,
door.
we're gonna be best friends, I bet.
Hello there.
Hi, Pamela. It's just so fine to meet you.
I'm Jane.
Hi, Jane. It's really nice to meet you. And
Terrence, you can call me Terry.
Terrence, it's really great to make your acquaintances. Come inside, please.
Is that a hint of an accent I detect?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're from Australia.
Australia. Yeah.
Come on in. Make yourself at home.
Don't mind the mess and all. It's just a chance to settle in.
Yeah, we just moved in recently, like.
Yeah. Well, we've lived next door for 7 years, and we've just been waiting for the day that someone would come on in. It's so exciting.
Say, it's sure nice to have neighbors.
Yeah, you know, now if you ever need sugar or need to borrow anything or just need to chat about, I don't know, the hunky delivery guy, you can come.
Hey! I'm the only delivery guy that she cares about. There's no shout to nobody else.
Yeah. Oh,
well, I'm sure she didn't mean
Oh, I
anything
was
by
just
it.
kidding. I'm very happily married.
Yeah, so am I. So she.
Yeah, we're really happy.
Yeah, really happy. Eh?
Yeah.
All these smokers?
We are so happy together. I might need to borrow some sugar from you later.
Oh, great.
Just a normal, happy couple from Australia.
Yeah. And forgive us if we don't know all the customs and whatnot.
What brought you here? What do you do?
Oh, we
You got in business. It's business.
yeah, we want to start a flower business.
Yeah, flowers.
Yeah, we're really good with the dirt and making holes and putting things in it and stuff like that. Things grow.
Yeah.
I'm a flower arranger.
Oh,
I work in the nursery.
Oh, that's
Nursery? You put flowers on babies or something?
No, we sell plants.
Take babies?
Oh place.
Oh, baby, please.
Anyway, what's your
Maybe they
name?
call it something different in Australia.
Oh, yeah, we call him something else altogether.
Yeah, we call it the flower store.
Well, we'd be happy to show you around town and help you get acquainted. We have a community pool here that no one uses.
Well, say, that sounds nice. We might need a pool sometime.
Yeah, actually, maybe it's good to have some people that know the local areas like it. Your name is Terry, right?
Yeah, that's right. I didn't catch yours.
This is Jeffrey.
Oh,
Jeffrey!
Jeffrey,
Yeah.
Pamela, such a pleasure. Do you have any little ones running around?
Well, not yet, of course.
Not yet? Oh,
Well-
are congratulations in order?
Well, actually, then tonight we're planning on doing it tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, you're so open.
From Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the fudge.
Sure. And we'd love to have you over for dinner. What, tomorrow night? Is that good? Or?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
All right, okay, yeah, we'll be there.
6 o'clock, okay?
Okay.
Anything you're allergic to or can't eat?
Oh, no.
You're really worried about that, huh? No, we're good. We're good.
Well, we just can't wait to become best of friends, best of neighbors. Wherever you guys go, we want to be right there. We'll just be hanging out with you all the
It's that we
time.
share a wall.
Yeah.
All right.
All righty. Oh, what a grip. All right.
Let's get going now.
Welcome to the neighborhood. Okay.
Oh, great. Wilma, he is amazing.
Tell me everything.
What I realized after getting to know him in the short amount of time that we had dinner, he is fascinating to me. He has read the same books as I have. He immerses himself in it so much that he actually becomes those different characters the same way that I do. And we both realized we have been living in a fantasy life with all these books here and not really engaging in life. And he makes me feel that I want to engage in life.
Samantha, are you saying you want to finally leave your precious library and go explore?
But I'm very satisfied here, but yes. Yes.
Doesn't sound like you're so satisfied anymore.
I thought I was, if I say those words over and over again, but I look at these books and I think, oh, I used to be Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. And I used to be one of those red fish. And I want to be thing 1 to his thing 2 now. Isn't that amazing?
Stop it, you're gonna make me cry. Just promise me, okay? Promise me that you're going to explore the world for the both of us.
Oh, Wilma, I am so happy. I get to just be in love, I think.
It's a wonderful thing.
He's smart. He's so smart.
Oh, hello, dear. Oh, hello.
Hi.
I'm sorry, am I early?
No, come on in. Book club is always on time, anytime. We have it all day, all night.
I love that optimism you show when you put out all of these chairs, even though no one else ever comes.
Well, you know what they say. If you put out chairs, they will come.
I have heard people say that.
So, anyways, this week's book, I really liked the... Okay, well, that was great. I think I left my oven on. I'm gonna go check that, okay?
She always leaves so early.
She does, I know.
Hey, Samantha, anyway, I'm kind of glad that I have an opportunity to talk to you alone.
Yeah,
Last night at dinner, that was the most fun I've ever had.
me too. I have never enjoyed meatloaf ever in my life until I sat down and ate it with you.
I never enjoyed meatloaf ever in my life until I sat down and ate it with you.
I never enjoyed mashed potatoes until I sat down and ate them with you.
OMG. I never enjoyed mashed potatoes until I sat down and ate them with you.
What about the string beans?
I didn't really pay attention to the string beans because all of that red meat on the plate was really getting me excited.
I feel that way too. I pushed those string beans off. I didn't want to see them. I just wanted that red meat.
The little bit of blood in the vessel from the meatloaf that was sticking out that you and I both reached for at the same time.
At the same time, and we touched hands, and I was like tingly.
Samantha, you live in a beautiful apartment, and, well, anyway, to be honest with you, I've had a little bit of a challenge finding a job since I've come to town. I was wondering, you wouldn't happen to want a roommate, would you?
I would.
Me?
Yes. I would like to have you as a roommate.
You'd let me live with you?
I would. I will, yes.
Well, as a roommate or as a couple?
As a couple. Is that okay?
Yes. I didn't know if you were feeling the same things that I were feeling at the same rapid pace that I'm feeling them.
I feel like Bella in Twilight.
I feel like Bella in Twilight.
Oh my God! We are so meant for each other.
Samantha, I took the liberty of moving my stuff into your place already.
You know, I was hoping you were going to do that.
Clarence, where are you?
Hey.
Oh, don't. No. What happened to you?
So, I was going around, and it rained last night, so, you know, the streets were kind of slick, oil and whatnot. I spin out, I do a donut, right through a donut shop, actually. Yeah, I smashed through a window, I had crawlers all over my face, and snapped the leg.
That's your accelerator leg too, isn't it?
Yeah, I usually drive with the right one.
Damn it! Clarence, I'm in a bit of trouble.
What's wrong, Jake?
Well, you know how I said that I paid for your car with the savings?
Yeah, I was really grateful for that.
Well, I didn't really save any money, Clarence. I took a loan out. Took a loan out from some old contacts from New York. And Clarence, I think I can't pay them back. And you know how contacts from New York act, right? When you don't pay them back.
Right, they do what I did to myself to you.
Right. Without the rain, without the oil, just...
So, wait, was your plan that you thought I was gonna, like, make it big as
Yes!
a race car driver?
That was the plan, all right? Because you have such a passion for what you do. I don't have any passion. All I want to do is... Well, all I want to do is be comfortable. All right? But you have a spark. But I ruined everything, Clarence.
Hey, don't say... Oh. Sorry. Jake, don't say that.
Come, sit down. Why are you standing? Clarence,
Jake.
these are dangerous people, Clarence. These are the kind of people that, well, they like to take out flowers, and dig up the ground, and put things in it, as they say.
I remember something about you. That you had a dream before your dream being comfortable.
That's right. Why didn't you tell me what that is?
Well, Jake, I remembered that when you were a little kid, you had the dream of going fast.
That's right.
You liked running.
That's right.
You ran down the block. You ran cross country. You ran off to New York.
I did. And I was good at it.
You were the fastest there ever were. You were
That's
like a jackrabbit.
That's right. I was. But then I started gambling and taking out loans and well, they also broke my leg. Mine never healed right. I can't run. I can only sort of skip.
can't run,
That's right.
but you can drive.
What do you mean?
Look, I got the broken leg, but I have the know-how up in here, okay? I've been watching NASCAR my entire life, every single day. I know the in and out of every single track in this town.
And I have an able body.
Yes! Together! The two of us, we can make something, and we can get you that money, and that way you'll wind up not broken like me.
Clarence, you know that I failed my driving test. 3 times.
Because you went too fast.
That's right.
Well, that's the kind of spirit
And also-
that we need. Oh.
Back parking, the parallel parking.
Well, that's tricky for everyone. Yeah. Now, I
But an
read
accumulation.
Uh-huh.
That's right. All right,
But
Clarence.
we in this together, Jake.
You know what, Clarence? You should continue to sit down. I don't know why you keep standing.
I wanted to do like a cool high five, hug thing. I don't know what we're
Right.
doing. Let's do it. Oh.
It's the moment.
We gotta work on the hand-eye coordination. That's very important out there. Okay, handshake. And bring it in. You want a kiss? Or, dude, whatever you want. We're gonna make it.
All right.
Now, Jeff, last night was real nice at dinner when you had that.
Ha! Got it straight.
That's real good.
Where are the other two? They're late. And then I think small town folk will be like, I'm sorry, you were saying?
I was talking. And I was noticing when we was at dinner and you had the glass of the water on the one side of the plate and then they had the wine on the other side of the plate. And then I started talking like them. Before I knew it, I thought I belonged here. Listen, when we're done here, when we're finished with the job, I want to stay.
And I gotta tell you something, Pamela. I know I haven't been giving you the laugh I promised, you know. Coming from New York and all, and then Australia.
It's so confusing.
And, you know, things aren't good with Big Boss. But I know we can make it right if we do this job together. And if you want to stay here, then I'll grant you that wish.
Would you?
Yeah, I kind of like this place too, you know, it's real simple.
It is. And the people are so nice.
They're a little too nice. They're a little,
Get a room, you two! Sorry we're late.
Good for parking.
yeah, Terry.
Hey, Jeff!
Nice.
Ah, good to see ya. Bring it in.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah,
Pamela.
We're hunters in this town, so.
Okay, why not?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you already got our names typed in. Thanks.
Yeah, you're a little late, huh? You okay?
Oh, yeah, I got held up a little bit at work. I don't think I ever mentioned what I did. I'm the sheriff.
Really?
Yeah, it's a pretty quiet job. I mean, nothing ever really happens around here. Heck, most of my afternoons are spent helping this one put together flower arrangements.
He's very good, too.
What if something were to happen to you? What would you do?
Well, you know, we do run a pretty tight ship around here, I dare say. I mean, when the word came down from on high that we needed to ban some books, well, I came into that library guns a-blazing, figuratively, and I set them all aside.
You got a deputy or something like that?
No, I don't, but I could use a little company.
You know what? Yeah, how do I sign up for the job?
Well, I think you just did. Put her there, partner.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, they say keep your friends close to enemies closer.
Oh, yeah! Oh, this is so exciting!
Now, have you ever used a gun before?
No, I haven't. Why don't you show me how it's done, huh? You know, I've
In the
seen
bowling
that.
alley?
What?
Oh, well, why
There's
not?
a sign
I'm the sheriff.
Well, there's a sign out front that says,
Take aim with that 10-pin, partner.
where do I put my finger?
On the trigger, silly. Here,
He's funny.
you just line it up, There, close one eye. Take the safety off. All right, let's see what you got. Well, Steve, you're right.
Oh, I'm a natural.
You hit all 10. Oh my gosh.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good, I'll say.
Has he done this before?
No. Yeah, I played spitball with the kids when I was growing up, you know.
You Australians are a kick.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should all go to the shooting range one day. Do you shoot?
Well, no, not.
Well, I'll teach you.
Hey, put her there, partner.
Yes.
Oh my. And then you said you put your finger on the trigger.
Sure, be careful not to ever point it at anybody.
Don't forget to take the safety off when you're ready.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, it runs the family. Not ever related, blood-wise.
That was incredible.
Hey, Terry, being now that I'm your deputy, I should get access to, like, the town directory with all the people's names and addresses, like?
Well, of course.
Yeah, that's good, huh? That's real good.
That's real good.
What if something were to happen to one of us? What if one of us, God forbid, we die, get shot to death? What's the procedure like? Is there a lot of investigations going on?
Well, what an interesting hypothetical.
I just want to have all the bases covered.
Yeah, say like somebody in the town that lives here already gets into some kind of a strange accident, like falls into a pool or something like that.
No one ever uses the community pool. But we would take any crime extraordinarily seriously.
All right. Have you ever had to deal with dead bodies before?
Well, no, we've got a morgue for that. Usually just natural causes.
Okay, well, that sounds pretty simple to me then. Huh?
Pretty simple.
Good. All right, Terry. Yeah, you get yourself a deputy. Yeah.
Well, let's get to bowling, and tomorrow I'll take you out on your first patrol.
Sounds good. All right.
And then the Count of Monte Cristo entered the chamber. Leblanc, his mortal enemy, was sitting in the easy chair, smoking a pipe, resting his feet upon the ottoman in front of the blazing fire. The Count of Monte Cristo, silent as a shadow, approached the back of the chair, and taking from his pocket a small string that he had brought home from his trip to the Far East, he placed the string around the neck of LeBlanc and pulled until all the life faded from his enemy's surprised eyes, his tongue too slow to say the final words that were gurgling in his throat. Count of Monte Cristo, I know what you...
That book
End
is
of
banned.
chapter 12.
That book is banned.
Yes, I know it's banned. That's why I didn't tell you I was going to read from it tonight.
You can get in so much trouble.
All I hear is that it encourages tobacco use. He had a pipe. Not a good example for our children.
That's why it was banned, the pipe. Look, this is really scary, Norman. We cannot be reading from the banned book pile.
Samantha, can I talk to you? I'm worried. I'm worried about the type of men you hang out with. They're reading banned books. They're putting ideas in your head. You're smarter than this.
It's a story of revenge served cold.
That's what's going to happen here if we read from the banned books. The whole town is going to be upset with us. You have no idea how angry a small town can get.
Samantha, you and I have been living together for 3 days now. It's time that you knew something. The reason I came back to this small town is for revenge, in the style of the Count of Monte Cristo, or as it says in the original French, Le Comte de Monte.
Oh my God!
No. This book.
book is what first gave me the idea.
But for who, though?
Pourquoi?
I'm afraid that if you knew, it would only put you in danger. Suffice it to say that when I rolled into this small town, oh yes, I was drawn to the book clubs, that much was true. But I knew that the only reason I was coming here was to take a copy of the Count of Monte Cristo and renew my fervor, or as they say in French, laissons la ferveur.
I understand that. I speak fluent French. Sometimes.
I thought I would just come to town, make myself as inconspicuous as possible, and reap the revenge I seek, but...
So you used me for my studio?
No! I fell in love. I would have taken my revenge 48 hours ago if it wasn't for you.
I read historical romance. Did you see my swelling bosom and fall in love?
Are you kidding me? How could I help but see your choisir bourgeon?
Did you see how my
Okay. Norman, Samantha is my best friend in this world.
I know that.
I need to ask you to leave right now.
No, he was just getting to the good part.
Samantha, I told you he's not good for you.
He's really good for me. What about when the lingerie that I had on fell in a...
Enough! You need to leave, Norman. You need to get a grip. This is your dream, this library.
Well, Emma, you were just upset because you and I have a studio apartment, and I said you could stay there while Norman lived with us.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
You need to go. There is no revenge to be had. And if you hurt my friend, so help me, I will rip you from limb to limb.
You have me all wrong. I love her. My revenge has nothing to do with her.
I believe him, Wilma. He didn't even tell us what the revenge was for, and if it doesn't have anything to do with me, I don't care.
So please
all right,
tell
fine,
us.
I'll tell you,
What is it? What is it?
I have to find
But you don't want to see that, my friend, avec Paris Brest et d'émotionnel. Oh, my, was image like ça, no?
Oh,
Oh, easy. Oh, there.
All right? There. Now it's up to you to decide, Samantha. Will you stay with me, allow me to live out my deeply needed revenge, and regardless of any danger, live the rest of your life with me in our 2/3 of the studio? Or will you not? I will leave. I'll be waiting for you on our side of the bunk bed.
Samantha, if you choose to let him come back to our place, I'm not going to come back.
The book club is over.
Hey there, little bro.
Hey.
So, it's the darndest thing. Mrs. Callahan over on First Street told me she saw you drag racing up and down the street with Jake on your lap.
We're friends. That's what friends do these days. Look, I know you're mad at me because I demolished a donut shop. But I promise I'm up to good this time.
Clarence, you gotta understand, I'm the voice of the face of law and order around this town. I can't have my kid brother peeling out in his car that he got from the dump. Jane and I are worried about you. I mean, you got lucky when you spun out into that donut shop. One of my favorite haunts, by the way.
It was a little on the nose, but...
I mean, you keep chasing this dream and, well, you're like to get hurt even worse.
Can I tell you something? I told Jake that the reason I spun out was because the roads were all slick, because of the rain, but the tires I put on that car, I mean, they're great in wet conditions. That night, I was racing, I saw something.
What did you see?
I saw something in the alley, and it was feasting on something that squirted out red like a jelly donut. Only it wasn't a jelly donut, I swear it was blood.
Now, come on, Clarence. I don't want to hear any more of these idle tales. I mean, day in and day out, the station's getting strange calls, mutilated animals, missing people, zombies. It's absurd.
I promise, I'm being truthful. What I thought I saw was some kind of creature eating a human being in the alleyway. It was just a flash in the rear view, and then I tried to look and I spun out and I crashed in the donut shop, and next thing I knew, I woke up in the hospital with quite a sizable bill.
You know, after your little incident, I had to make
Do you mind if I sit?
Yeah, of course. A full crime scene. I walked every bit of that, including around the back of the alley, and I didn't see one trace of any human remains.
So you don't believe me? Just like you don't believe I can be a NASCAR driver. You never thought much of me, did you?
Don't say that, Clarence. You're my brother. You know, I wanted you to be my deputy.
Well, it would have been fun getting into all those car chases and sliding over the hood, except we lived in the middle of nowhere. I mean, sometimes I wish I went with Jake to the big city. Got into all kind of nonsense there.
Maybe that's what this is all about. You're hanging out with the wrong influences again. I sure was glad when that feller left. He was no good for you, and I don't ever want to see the two of you hanging out again.
Well, hey, I know you're the sheriff, and you're my big brother, but you can't be telling me what to do like your mom or dad.
Even so.
Jake's a good guy, okay? He bought me that car. He used some money that he got under...
Yeah, you mean to tell me he found a V8 Camaro in the dump? It stretches credulity, Clarence.
Huh. You should...
You know what, in fact, okay. I've sent my deputy, my new deputy, to go have a word with him.
Okay, well, I'm sure you'll find that he's an upstanding citizen and no harm will come to him.
Hey, Pamela.
Yeah, hon.
I don't know if it's a good idea to stay here.
Oh, now. Don't be silly. We got a great place here. We fixed it up real nice. I put curtains on the window. We can't leave.
What if we get caught? I'm not a deputy. I hate the police. I can't act like one. He wants me to go out and start giving people tickets and whatnot. Nothing happens here anyway.
Oh, come on now. This isn't about you thinking you can't be a deputy. It's about you not wanting to settle down with me.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want to be dragged down into some little tiny town in the middle of nowhere, being a nobody, some deputy. But yeah, once I find Jake, I'm going to take care of him. But I don't want to live the rest of my life here. There's no action here. I can't be a big shot when there's nothing really big to shoot.
I thought
you was a much bigger man than you are right now. You're showing me the small side. It's all about what other people think. It's all about hitting big targets. But what about all those years I spent on your left side and then your right side, watching out for you, covering for you? What about those people I had to cut those fingers off of?
Hey, no one don't put a gun to your head to do this business. You love me, and I love you.
I thought I did.
You thought you did?
You're showing me a different side of yourself.
I'm just trying to be honest.
Yeah, well, I don't like your honesty. No, I don't like it at all. In fact, I think I could probably manage to hold down this household by myself. If you think you need to leave because your targets aren't big enough,
Well, good luck. Now, I'm going to find Jake under the guise of being the deputy, and I'm out of here after that.
yeah, well, I'm going to be fine.
Yeah? Well, Big Boss is he's gonna take care of me once he finds out what I've done.
He doesn't know what I look like. I mean, I'll get plastic surgery and he won't know.
Well, why don't you?
Fine, I will!
Good!
Oh, did you need some sugar? I have it.
Say, come on in, sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah, come on in. I could use someone to talk to.
Well, what's wrong?
Well, we're having some troubles. We don't see eye to eye on things.
Well, I'm not really surprised. He has a bit of an edge to him. No offense.
Well, you see, that's the thing I liked about him. At first, he was so edgy and, well, he just lured me in. His manliness and his virility and, oh, the way that he could handle himself in any situation. But I told him I wanted to stay here. He wants to move on. I told him to leave, and now I feel like I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, no. It's great that you're staying here.
And I don't know if I can make it on my own without him, you see?
We'll be there for you.
Would you?
Yes, Terry and I will take you in and
Would you really?
We'll help you find another man if you need one.
Would you do that? Because sometimes when I'm alone at night, if he's ever on business, I get real lonely and I need somebody next to me at night, and I feel like if I don't have that, I get real nervous.
Oh, I can see. Well, tell me more.
Well, maybe like...
Are you French?
Say so.
What's going on? You don't look right.
I found Pamela in Australia, and I ate her, you see.
Ate her?
I did.
What do you mean? Pamela, you're scaring me.
That's because I'm hungry. It's time for me to eat.
What are those things coming out of your mouth? Oh my God!
Oh,
You locked the door.
the door is a self-locking door. Come closer.
Hell no!
You look delicious in the light.
What is wrong with you?
Oh. No, it's okay, you see. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know what came over me. Oh, could you come here and help me?
Oh, you had me scared. I was going to throw that sugar at you.
Oh,
Do
no.
you just need a hug?
Yeah, I do.
And so it begins.
More breaking news. Police have been receiving more panicked phone calls regarding zombies. A few missing person cases have been reported in our little town, as well as more grotesque animal mutilations, where animals have been found half-eaten, dismembered, torn, skinned alive, and severely cuddled. Police are advising that all residents stay indoors until further notice. I, for one, plan on going home to my delicious wife and child in order to enjoy a delicious meal. More news at 11.
I knew I'd find you here.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Jeffrey? I haven't seen you in years.
Tell me something I don't know.
I haven't seen you in years.
That's right.
What are you doing here? Are you...
Hey, that's a nice engine here, huh?
Stay away from that.
Rebuilding it, huh? V12?
That's right. Well, V8. It's a 12-volt battery.
You always knew your way around an engine, didn't you, Jacob?
That's right.
Yeah, you sure did. You know how to rev things up. How to go fast. Live life in the fast lane. You're a cool guy, huh?
That's right.
You get what you want no matter what.
Did Vinny send you?
I was running away from him.
You were?
Yeah, I was running away because I wasn't able to pull my weight and things went bad. But now that I find out that you're here in this little town, what are the odds, huh? And now I know that once I take care of you, I'll be good with Vinny. And I get to go back to my good life. And I don't have to spend another second year in this nothing, disgusting little place. So that's why I'm here.
You already broke one of my kneecaps.
Oh, I'm not here to break your kneecaps. Don't you worry about your kneecaps. I'm going to here to break your life. I'm going to kill you.
Jake? Clarence, are you okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh, hey.
This is Jeffrey.
Ah, yeah.
Oh.
Nice to meet you, Clarence.
Meet you.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I just tried to shake his hand. That's crazy. Oh, what's he got a hurt knee? Oh.
It's this one. I mean, you have a strong grip.
Stop, please. He's got nothing. It's me you want.
You know, I'm feeling a little generous today, Jake. I'm feeling... You like my deputy badge?
Deputy? You?
Me. Who would have thought, huh?
Wait. Terry made you deputy?
Yeah, you know him?
He's my brother.
Ah! This just gets better and better. I'm kind of liking this place a little bit. Yeah. I'm feeling a little generous. How about this? How about yous give me double the money tomorrow, and I might overlook our little predicament here.
Double the money? I can't even pay the first part of the money.
I don't know.
Hey.
That's not my problem.
How about I tell my brother who you really are, huh?
You don't know who you're messing with, Clarence.
If you do that, you won't see your brother ever again. You're a good kid, huh? All right? I'll come back tomorrow.
I'll get your money.
Wilma? I'm so glad we could be alone. I told Norman just to stay at the apartment so we could have some girl time. Look, come on, let's sit. Let's grab a book. We can speed read and talk. Wilma, please, I hate it when you get mad at me. I know you speak French. You know exactly what he said.
I know he's trouble, okay? Even if he feels justified in his revenge.
I support his revenge. It made sense to me. when he said, of course, of course.
Love has blinded you.
No, Wilma. Your jealousy has blinded you.
You take that back.
I am not taking anything back, Wilma. Because I am really, really tired. So tired of you always telling me what man I could see, even if it's from a book that I fell in love with. Harry Potter. Who doesn't fall in love with Harry Potter? You tell me that he's a bad guy for me. It's a book! Wilma!
You're in a fantasy world. I don't want any part of it. We're done.
No! Ugh. Hate when my friends do that.
Sweetheart? Are you all right?
No, Norman. I'm sorry.
Gosh, there's that large vein protruding in your neck, sweetheart.
Sorry, I don't like it when people see that. When I get upset, large veins pop out of places that I can't control. Just focus on my corset and pretend we're in a romance novel right now. And you want to rip it off me because I need something to do right now. Do you understand, Norman? I know you want revenge. And I want revenge, but I want this kind of revenge. If I could only open a book! Do you get it right now?
Honey, I don't understand. I've never seen you like this, and we've been together for 4 days now.
It happens on the 4th day when my friend Wilma makes me so mad.
Sweetheart.
I have to.
I don't like that look in your eyes.
Well, get used to it, because it's going to get closer to you right now.
But darling, I came to tell you that I'm going to give up my revenge because I don't need to fill my life with hate anymore. Because I love you. You and I, sweetheart. We can have a good life together.
Trust me. I know I love you. One minute I saw you. When you grabbed the banned book, you had me at Monte Cristo. Just get down on the floor and make it easy on yourself.
I don't understand. Why are your eyes red?
Because I am going to eat you!
You haven't seen her in 24 hours?
No, it's totally unlike Jane. She didn't come home. I've tried calling her, nothing.
I think I might have an idea of who it was, Terry.
Jake.
No! You know that guy Jeffrey that you deputized?
Yeah, my neighbor, great guy.
Well, did you do a background check before you hand him over a gun and power?
I think I know how to read people.
Terry.
Clary. I haven't seen you look like this before. You look really worried.
I need
You're
to tell
freaking
you
me out a
something
little
really
bit.
important about him.
What?
First of all, he's not Australian.
But the accent.
You really got to get out of this town. Second of all, he's a mob enforcer.
Now come on. You're telling stories again.
I went over to the bowling alley. Did you see? There was a bullet hole in every single pin.
Of course. Well, you asked if I gave him a background check. I wanted to see if he could shoot.
Yeah, why do you think he knew how to shoot?
That is weird. I just figured it was an Australian thing. Wait, you're saying that
He is a dangerous man. I think he's
he
done
might have
something.
something to do with the disappearance of Jane?
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for all of this.
Terry, why don't you ever believe me? Do you just think I'm some idiot who can't get anything right? I care about your wife, and I care about you.
I care about you too, Clarence, but
So who are you going to
you've
believe?
always been a storyteller. You've always had your head in the clouds. Okay? You're not really a realist. It's part of the reason we banned some books in this town. Because those stories, they get in people's heads, and they give them bad ideas. I guess it just makes me nervous. But, listen, I'll go talk to him.
You better bring your gun with you.
I'm sure that won't be necessary. There's just got to be an explanation for all this.
Just promise me you'll be safe.
Of course.
Hey, Pamela, I want to talk to you just real quick.
Yeah?
Look, I found Jake. Huh? I found Jake, and I gave him until tomorrow to pay up. And I think I scared him real good, you know?
Oh, good for you. Suppose you're gonna scare him real good and then leave.
I don't want to leave without you, Pamela. I kind of don't want to go through this life without you now. I've been thinking a lot by myself. And I want to have a family with you, Pamela. I want to do everything with you.
You mean that?
Yeah.
Like that time when we were in that warehouse
Yeah.
and there was all those barrels of oil.
Yeah.
And then they were shooting at us.
Yeah.
And you said, Pamela, roll out in front.
Yeah.
And then I'll cover you. And I did it. And you did. And then the barrels exploded.
They sure did.
And you saved my life.
I did. And the birds are pretty much gone from your back.
Yeah.
You know, we made such a good team, Pamela. And I think we can raise our little rugrats, you know? But I don't want to raise them in this life. In this little town. I think we should go back.
You sure?
Yeah.
Jake, are you home?
Oh, it's my boss. Hey, Sheriff, come on in.
Jake, I've heard some very, well...
Let's have a seat, come on. You look all worked up. What's the matter?
Well, have either of you seen Jane? She didn't come home last night.
Well, say,
No, I didn't see nothing.
And
I saw her.
you
I
did?
saw her yesterday.
Pamela, what did you see?
Well, she came by. She wanted some sugar. I said, oh, I don't got no sugar. And she said, okay.
And then
Well,
she
then-
left?
Well, then I couldn't say. I didn't really notice if she left or not.
Jake, I've heard some rather disarming news about you.
About me?
Yeah, that you're not Australian.
Huh, this accent. Of course I'm Australian.
I'll be honest. I don't know what Australia is.
Well, that's okay.
I don't read, okay? Anyway, I heard that you might not be above board.
Now hold it.
And I heard that, hey, what's that? What's that over here?
Oh, that's a beat.
Behind your curtain,
Oh,
that's Jane's brooch.
Oh.
It's her favorite flower.
Oh, she was
Dahlias.
here. Maybe she dropped it while she was here.
oh yeah. When she was here, she did give me a hug, and perhaps it fell off when I was hugging her.
Yeah, that happens.
Can I look at it? Looks like it's got a weak needle in the back. Sure, that must have just fallen right off.
Hey, listen. If you're kind of making some sort of an accusation that I'm some sort of a bad guy that has something to do with your wife, you got another thing. Come on, pal. Yeah, she's really good looking, and sure, I had a few, I'm sorry, babe. I had a few thoughts about her in private, but that doesn't mean I did nothing.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How could you?
She's cute. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Listen, my brother is under the impression that you're some sort of contract killer.
What?
That's ridiculous.
How could you say that about my husband?
Yeah,
He's
I'm a deputy.
He's a deputy, and we were going to go into the flower business. And what kind of person goes into the flower business but a good person? Like your wife.
Listen, I'll help you find her. How about that? Why don't we go together? Will you? We'll look for her. Yeah, come on, let's go now.
All right. Fine. I'll be out in the car.
You know, if he ever finds out nothing, we gotta, take care of him.
I hear you.
That was too close.
I know, I can take care of him. No worries.
So I saw your ad in the newspaper that you have a room to rent.
That's right.
It said, need cash, fast. Please be my roommate.
That's right. It's gonna be first month, second month, third month, and last month.
That's a lot of months, but
I'm really sorry.
here you go.
Thank you.
See, my best friend, we were roomies, and
You're that lady from the library, with the book club that no one goes to.
so you've heard about us. Yeah, I'm Wilma.
I know. I'm Jake. Good to meet you.
But yeah, she ran off with this guy who had this revenge plan. It was all about, I don't know, overthrowing things. He was no good. So I told her, me or him. Guess who she chose?
Who did she choose?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Oh, that makes sense.
So, I need a place. I need a new best friend.
Well, I gotta confide in you if we're gonna live together. I'm in a lot of danger, and, well, now you're in a lot of danger, too. Non-refundable.
Wait. Go back to the danger part.
Yeah. Have some noodles. Well, you see, I'm a weak man. I fall for the vice of gambling quite often, ever since I broke my knee. Well, the knee was broken, and my dreams died. And well, there are people that are searching for me. Many people. You see, certain people are more dangerous than others. Some use guns and break kneecaps to instill fear in others, whilst some use their teeth. Are you following?
You know, I think that, you can just keep my...
Open the door. Come on.
All right.
Who's this?
Oh, time's up. Oh, I'm Jeff. Call me Jeff. Yeah, I'm a friend of this guy over here. Actually, you know what? Why don't you step outside for a minute?
Gladly.
I gotta talk to him real quick. Time's up. What's it gonna be? Got the dough?
Well, if I'm gonna feed on someone, it might as well be you.
Feed on me.
That's right.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Put down that weapon if you don't want to get hurt.
Me get hurt? Are you kidding me?
That's right.
You're a real funny guy, huh?
I am a real funny guy.
You're a real funny guy. No. What is this? What are you doing? Do you know
want to know the real reason why Vinny wanted me dead?
No, please, I don't need the money.
That's right. Vinny wanted me dead because I devoured his daughter.
No, why?
And not in that room. And now I will devour you.
No,
Jeffrey. Come on, my children. Let us feed.
Come on, Terry, I'm your brother. Why do you have me locked up?
So there's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now, and I just can't trust anybody.
I'm your brother.
I know, but you're the #1 rabble-rouser in this town, and now it's undeniable something's going strange. We got people missing left and right.
Sheriff!
Yes! Come in!
Sheriff, I know we've talked a lot about the banned books, but can you ban people?
I can jail them.
Okay, I've got a list. Starting with Samantha, then Norman, and then this guy Jake.
Well, what are their crimes?
Well, Jake is just a crazy person. Norman is a crazier person, and Samantha loves Norman. Those are their crimes.
I don't think I can lock someone up for that.
What if they tell you that their dreams is breaking bones?
Well, dreams aren't illegal.
What if they tell you that they want to kill someone for revenge?
Well, that might be more serious.
Terry, why are you listening to this woman? Isn't she the one that got all those books banned in this town?
To keep our people safe. You benefited from that. You thought you could fly on a broomstick. Play Quidditch.
Well, yeah, when I was a kid.
You are 17 years old.
That's still legally a child.
You gotta let me in! Let me in!
Pamela!
Oh my God! It's crazy out there. There's all kinds of... I haven't seen Jeff. Have you seen Jeff? Have you seen him?
No, we went out to look for Janie and he disappeared on me.
Oh no.
I saw Jeff. I saw him. I met him.
Where was he?
With Jake, the crazy person I
He was
told you
with
about.
Jake. Oh, where were they? What were they doing?
Well, they were...
Did Jeff hurt him?
I don't know. I left.
Sure. Terry. She is with him. Ask her. Interrogate her. She is a mobster.
No, I'm married to him. I am with him. Yes.
You're an accomplice.
What are you talking about?
Pamela, what's going on?
Look, I need you to lock that door.
Listen,
We need
I should probably go get Jeff. And I should probably go get Jake too.
Why don't you untie me first?
I don't trust you, Clarence. I'm sorry.
You trust me over this lady?
Yes, I'll be back.
Lock the door. Lock the door. Lock the door. Put it in front of me. Oh my God. We're not safe out there.
Are we safe in here?
Well, as long as this crazy one is tied up, we're okay.
He's got a broken leg. We can outrun him pretty easily.
I'm not going to hurt anyone, okay?
Why did he tie you up in the first place then? Here.
My brother his head is not right. He is very obsessed with my friend Jake. He's been calling every man he meets Jake for some reason. Now, it appears that there is some kind of zombie outbreak out there.
What did your brother tell you about?
Look at that guy! Look at that guy! Look at that guy! Oh my God! All right. It's true.
Yes!
The town is overrun with zombies. I couldn't even make it to my squad car.
Oh my gosh. We gotta just...
It's okay. We're safe in here. The sheriff's office is very secure. I've got bars on the doors and windows.
Do you have any back rooms or anything? Any rooms where...
Well, sure, the interrogation rooms. The overnight holding cells.
Okay.
Sounds
How's
That's a lot of
those
places.
holding cells? Are they soundproof?
Of course.
Okay.
Terry, how do we know we can trust these two? That's true.
I'm your neighbor.
I ban unsafe books.
I used to think you could trust anybody in this town.
I was the last person to see your wife alive, I think.
Wait! What do you mean by that?
Well, I saw her that day at the house.
Wait, but you said Lazarus is here alive.
Oh, I guess I made a mistake.
What happened to her, Pamela?
Maybe we should go in the interrogation room and I can tell you. Just the two of us.
If there's something you've got to tell me, then tell me. Come on.
Okay.
Wait here. Take a seat.
Okay.
This is very hard for me because usually I'm good cop, good cop.
Well, all right, do I get a cup of coffee or something?
Sure, do you take cream or sugar? Now wait a second.
All right.
What do you know?
All right, she came over. She wanted sugar. I said, I don't have any. She said, oh. And then I hugged her. The brooch fell off.
You've told me this story already.
All
What do
right.
you really know?
Oh, I know that she is real good.
What's going on, Pamela? Now you just stay right there. Oh,
I can't just stay right here.
you mean you're one of them?
I am. I'm from Australia. Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. Yeah. Come on.
Clarence! Clarence! She's one of them! I locked her in the interrogation room!
Let me out! Let me out of here! I'm just in here alone.
Terry, can I tell you something?
I'm beginning to think she's not Australian either.
Yeah, you should probably read sometime. Look, I gotta tell you, when we were kids, and I told you that I was off playing NASCAR in the backyard, I was really reading some banned books. I learned something from a book series. It's all about people who hunt down strangers. And I submitted to the author my name because I was so enamored in the books, and he invited me. That's when I went on that trip to Canada. That was really cover. I went to some meeting, and he introduced me to these people. People who talk about invaders coming from space. And they trained me. And they endowed me. My name is Dale Earnhardt, Zombie Killer! And I'm gonna go in there. No, I'm gonna make things right.
Wait, no, don't do it. I'll watch through the two-way mirror.
Well, hello. Hey there.
Maybe you can muster up maybe a semblance of an Australian accent.
Why don't you shut the door behind you and lock it? That's real good. So, you come in here for any good particular reason?
I came here for you.
What you talking about? Dale?
Oh my God. That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Wait, can you hear me through this?
What's that?
I said that was the most amazing thing. Come out!
I can hear you.
Oh.
I was just joking. Look, Terry, she killed Jane. And And there must be more of those. Wait! That other one.
Well, yeah. Where did she go?
Wilma, she's gone! Wilma! I gotta go find Jake. I don't know if Jeff did something bad to him, but he's my best bud. I
owe you a huge apology. All this time, I thought I was keeping this town safe, but it was you. And you mean to tell me you learned it all from a book?
Well, I mean, I went to that whole...
Right, but the genesis of it all.
Yeah. Don't ban books. Jake! Jake! You're alive!
Oh, you're alive! Oh, I thought you were dead.
No. Did that guy Jeff didn't hurt you?
He tried. And I had to throw him in that public pool.
Did he know how to swim?
No. And when he fell, his body parts split. And
Oh my!
that was one of them!
You took it with you from the pool?
To prove it to you!
Oh, you touch it!
Right! See? But now everyone's safe, brother. Brother.
You think of me as a brother?
In the metaphorical sense, yes.
You know, Jake, I've been having such a hard time with my own brother. He would not believe me. When I was trying to tell him you were in danger...
Me?
From Jeff!
Oh.
From Mom.
Right.
I mean, I've always thought of you as my real brother. Not by blood, but just by friendship. I'm just glad you're okay.
I'm glad you're okay, too. Why don't you come over here? Let me lock the door behind you.
You got some blood right there.
Oh, that old thing?
What does that mean?
A birthmark. I've always had it.
I've known you 15 years. I've never seen a birthmark on you.
Well, birthday mark. They grow sometimes from sun hidden. Yeah. Listen.
Well, I'll get to know you better, Jake. I mean, once we're all done, my leg's feeling better, and we're gonna be NASCAR drivers together, right? We're gonna both drive for the same people, and we'll be in races. I can't wait for it once this all blows over.
That's right. I can't wait for it either. But you know what? I've always liked you. You've been very special amongst the people in this town to me. Most people really are just prey.
Huh.
But you became more, what did you call me, a brother?
Yeah, Jake.
Yes.
You're very meticulous about that.
They all have to be shut. We wouldn't want the zombies to see us, would we?
Right.
And say, I started to dread this moment.
Why is that?
Because there would be a time when you would also have to become prey, you see.
Not you, Jake.
Jake is not my name.
What did you do to him? He never really came back from the big city, did he?
No, he didn't.
Why are you handing that to me?
I just took that out of my own body. It wasn't quite clear.
I don't want this.
This is your brother Jake. He is inside of me.
Oh!
And I am Zorgoloth. Zorgoloth, and I am the king of the zombies.
Zorgoloth?
That's right. You know, as I said, I dreaded having to do this, but, brother, you will have to die.
Not today.
What is this?
Jake was my brother, and you deceived me. We were going to become NASCAR drivers together. We were going to get matching tattoos that were half hearts, that when we put our arms together, they made a whole heart. And you ruined that. You ruined that.
What are you?
Zorgaloff. I am the zombie killer.
Oh, Sheriff, are you okay?
Oh, Wilma, you're back.
I was in the bathroom.
Oh, all right.
Those canned beans you have around here did not agree with me.
Yeah. Well, listen, my brother, he made some good points about the value of reading. So, well, I didn't have any books here, but I had the internet, and I'm thinking there might be a way to solve this zombie outbreak. There's this thing called ivermectin.
Ivermectin?
Yeah. It might work, I don't know.
Tell me, how would this work?
Well, I'm not sure. I think it's a horse tranquilizer, but, you know, it might have other uses.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
The zombies are coming.
They're coming.
Let me make sure the door's locked.
Well, I can be brave, like my brother.
Brother? What makes your brother so brave?
He's a zombie killer.
Well, too bad your brother's not here.
Wilma, I trusted you. I had books for you.
And you didn't read them first. You trusted me.
Stay back. No.
Terry! What have they done to you?
They hate me, Clarence.
You were my real brother all along.
I'm sorry I never believed in you.
I'm sorry I didn't save you.
That's okay. There's a lot of humanity left out there. I'm sure of it.
Terrence, remember when we were kids and Mom used to read us that bedtime story together?
And I used to get nightmares.
Yeah, but you liked it, didn't you? It's the reason you became a cop.
You're right.
It was a good story.
Yeah.
I carry it with me. Maybe we could read one last thing together, huh?
Sure.
Once upon a time, there was a little cop.
Who could?
Who could?
He set out to arrest all the criminals in the town.
Yeah, he did.
I think I can.
Yeah.
I think I can.
Yeah, he just needs
Clarence,
to
it's getting dark.
Oh,
I don't feel so good, Clarence.
you did it. You were a good sheriff, Terry.
Thanks, Clarence. You're gonna be a bang-up NASCAR driver.
My car, it's in the impound. Oh, my keys. Oh, shoot, it's not starting. It's that damn V12 battery. I knew it would be powered enough. Oh, there we go. So long.
And so, our tale comes to an end. Yes, the lone zombie killer survived, but at what cost? My friends, as we send you out into the night tonight, I invite you to think of all of the possibilities that lie ahead of you. I invite you to think of all of the secrets in your past that you have not fully dealt with, and all of the people that you have refused to turn to, what dangers they might bring. I send you out there, but beware, because out there lies a host of dangers. In fact, an entire alphabet of dangers, in which A stands for all the people you ignore at your peril. B stands for the brother you never believed in. And Z is for zombie. I'm the artistic director of Synergy Theater. This is Synergy Theater, and you are an awesome audience. Give yourselves a round of applause. So if you had fun tonight, you should come back and see it again. It's always brand new, it's always improvised, and it's always based on your suggestions. And we only have one more show of this play, which is tomorrow at 3:15. Z is for Zombie right here. Come back, see it again, and see a whole new show. If you had fun and you want to spread the word for us, we'd appreciate it. Your word of mouth is our greatest form of advertising. We have some postcards on the table out there. Please feel free to take some, pass them out to your friends, and spread the word. We'd appreciate that very much. There's also a nice big plastic bucket out there. If you have a couple of extra bucks and you wouldn't mind parting with it, we are a 501c3 charitable arts organization. We depend very heavily on the contributions and donations of our patrons to keep doing what we're doing, and we'd appreciate your help very, very much. We also teach classes. If this looks like fun, it is. If you think you could do it, you can. Go to synergytheater.com, find out all about our classes. If you want to see the rest of our 23-24 season, we have 3 more shows all throughout the course of the year. You can do that, and you can see the next 3 shows for the ridiculously low price of just $57.50. Holy moly. How do you do it? You become a 3-show subscriber. You can find out all the information at our website, synergytheater.com. So please go and check it out. We'd love to see you back at our future shows. If you have a friend in the cast and you want to say hello, we'll meet you outside by the stage door. Thank you again for being here, everybody. We love you, and good night.